Hi, it's me, Lisa B. I hope this light isn't causing me bad light and that it's an okay light. I don't know, I seen some shadows, so I probably could have done better, but I'm just going with it because this is when I felt like talking. But I am going to try to keep it under 10 minutes is my goal from now on. I should probably keep it like under 2 minutes, but I'm going for the 10 mark here. First of all, I want to tell everyone who suggested the arnica, thank you very much, because as you can see, it's working. Now, I don't know if this is when it would have already started fading on its own, but let's just say it's the arnica because I really do think it's helping. I don't know why I never did this sooner. The day before everyone started telling me, I just kept looking at it and seeing how terrible it looked. And then the day they told me, I still didn't go buy it. And then the next day I did. So now that I've been using it, I don't know, 2-3 days, like 3 times a day minimum, it's definitely faded. And I've got something else that I actually wanted to talk about, so it's a good time to say it since I've been using arnica on it too. So I'll go into this whole thing about this word, but my word of the day is senile. And the thing, I don't know if any of you, if you can see this, or if any of you have had this, over 60 or over 65 probably, these red, like bruise things all over on your, well, I get them on my arms. So both the doctor and the dermatologist have told me it's senile purpura. Basically, it's these thin skin, bleeding under the skin bruises. Mine come up out of nowhere. I don't have to hit anything. I don't do anything. But sometimes if I do hit something, then it'll turn to that. Or even if I play with Lulu and she gets a nail on me, it turns into one of those. So now I'm using arnica on them, and I think it's actually make them go away much quicker. I wish I would have known this a few years ago when my son Joey got married, because I had arms full of them, and I had a dress that was short sleeve and I was stuck. So nothing I could do about them, so let it all hang out. The other thing is there are other words that use senile, like senile osteoporosis, old age osteoporosis, or senile cataracts, which are cataracts that come from age. So I don't like that word. I'm taking that word out of my vocabulary. I don't want to hear it again. I'm tired of hearing anything referring to that, because it seems a lot of times I go to the doctor and they look at something that I call to their attention or not, and they tell me, oh, that comes with age. Oh, that comes with age. Oh, that comes with age. And I get sick of hearing it. So it's funny because I think of all these people that have a lot of plastic surgery, face looks great, but I don't know that you can cover these up, these up, unless you are using makeup on them or have whatever surgery you can have. I'm sure you could have laser, all kinds of things. But, eventually they show up and then you have to have it redone. Then there's my eye. There's a like crescent shape on the top of my pupil, I guess, before you hit the white of my eye. And it's these kind of cloudy crescent shapes, not cataracts. It's just crescent shaped clouds over both eyes on each kind of eyeball pupil. And the doctor told me those come with age and nothing you can do about them. Cataracts, I'm good right now. They're starting, but it's going to be a while before they come full-fledged. He even told me that Medicare wouldn't even pay for them now because they're so small. Well, isn't that great news? But the thing is about, everybody wanting to look younger, wanting to do all these things for their outward bodies, which I'm all for 100%. It's these other things that happen to us that really there isn't much you can do about that I know of. Since there isn't a fountain of youth that I've been told about for the insides, only the outsides. Of course, you can do inside exercise, eating, all of that for your health. I'm not talking about that. But, it's just when your brain is 35 and your senile purpura or senile based clouds on your eyes are there that your real age shows up. I honestly think I'm aging a little faster than I should be due to just previous lifestyle with on the go and all kinds of things. So I think that's aged me a little bit sooner than most, except my mind is definitely still young. And I'd like to think I'm still in good shape. I take care of myself. I think I eat right. I exercise. I try to do as much as I can. I think I should have done things sooner, but I didn't. And so I didn't. So here I am. There's a lot of positives to aging. Like you've learned a lot of things, like let it go. If you don't like how someone treats you, or if they're not giving you the same attention you give them, then let them go. It's like Mel Robbins has her book and her whole methodology of let them, that I'm a full proponent of. Somebody wants to be a certain way, let them. And it's not you. And this is a you problem, not a me problem. So you can go with that a lot more when you're getting more mature and you've learned a lot and a lot about how people are and how they aren't. And your circle of friends gets very small, and you know who to trust, who not to trust, who you want to spend time with, and who you don't. And you have the prerogative to do that. So that's what kind of makes it nice. You really don't have to do anything you don't want to do, unless it's something that's an obligation or an appointment or something like that, or a doctor's appointment, I'll say, or a medical or legal or something, or family, something that you really have to do. Otherwise, you don't got to do it. So you can pick and choose how you want your life to be, how you want your days to be, even how you want your hours to be. I'm on the mindset of it can wait. There's always tomorrow, or there's always an hour from now. So if I don't want to load the dishwasher right now, I can do it an hour from now. It's going to still be there. So that's what I'm doing. Sorry, my nose is running. Not anything to do with age. I just have a terrible deviated septum that makes my nose run. Is that TMI? And I won't get it fixed. I won't get my nose touched. I hate my nose touched. I went to the doctor to find out about my constant runny nose. And I was at the PA for the ENT. Look at those initials. And he starts looking in there and he starts talking. And the poor guy, I cut him off literally. And I said, wait, I'm hearing you say something that probably involves surgery. Am I correct? And he said, yeah. I go, you know what? Nope, no more. I'm done. I don't need to hear any more about it. I'm sorry, but I just can't stand to have my nose even looked at. And he said, I get it, because I'm that way with my eyes. They're really bad, but I won't let anybody touch them. So there you go. That's my nose, and it's going to be my nose, and it's going to still run. And I'm just going to use these great nose drops that I have and use a lot of hankies and Kleenex. And I apologize right now for that and for being TMI.